Yeah, I need this. Hello, can you hear me? Excellent. Look at it go. Hey, Cheryl, Belinda, Suzanne, Edie, Sharon, Lester, Kelly, Paula, Teresa, Brian, Barbara. Now, thank you, E-Group. Wiggy Wag with the tails. Right now, I'm avoiding the ASPCA commercial on the TV. I hate those commercials. I want to punch these people right in the face. Don't show me that stuff. Oops. Jay, you know what, Jay? Give it a shot. Hold it up and just ask for, say, show me the energy. It should go round and round. Melanie, Renee, Tony. Oh, I brought my fan tonight. Can't make up my mind if I'm hot or cold. All right, good, Kelly. Oh, cross is good, Paula. Yep, yep. Whatever calls to you. And we'll, so don't do any more other than ask it to show you the energy. We want to do some meditation, then some protection. Hey, Mod Mox. Anita. Rosine. Oh, thank you. Hey, Denise. There you are. Hi, sweetie. Shout out to Denise, moderator. Hey, Laura. Hey, Jim. Hey, Pamela. Hey, Nancy. I know, Nancy. Hey, Jeanette. Hey, Laura. Right? Those silly puppies. Excellent, Jay. I think the best way to learn something is by doing it. So this won't be complicated. Yeah, right, Patty? No doubt. Oh, that was brutal. I'm looking, oh, it's your bandwidth. It's this, it's that. No. It's your computer. Nope, this is the computer I've been using. It was on YouTube's end. It's all good, Kelly. So just to let you know, if you moderate for me, you get a free reading, by the way. So if you'd like to do that, let me know. If I don't catch it right away, keep at it. Keep putting it in the chat. And all I do is make you moderator from here. Hey, Kathy. You don't need a letter wheel. I think I was supposed to send to somebody and I forgot. So I do apologize. You can actually do it online. Just look for brain fart. Look for pendulum board images and look for one that's completely flat and you can see the whole thing and just print it out. Okay, Karina. Let me see here. All right, there you go. Let me write your name down, honey. Oh, good, Dar. You're on the ball. Yeah, Betty. There you go. See, I need you guys. I can't think of everything. Did I get an I have to check. I got a lot of emails this weekend. I got to look, honey. I think so. I thought I responded if it was yours. Chances are I got sidetracked. And which means I'd have a draft. Oh. Okay, Modbox, it's all good. Well, Brian, it depends on what your energy is like and whatever you're called to in the moment. I don't always use the crystal quartz. Sometimes I use the onyx. You'll form a relationship with each one because our energy changes. So we might need different pendulums. Sometimes I use the onyx, the clear quartz, sometimes the amethyst. Excellent, Paula. I use a dowsing rod for them to point to stuff sometimes. Well, yeah, it's all good, Dar. It's all good. I have my guides pick the cards I use for readings. Yeah, it's different for everybody. Yeah, that's good, Belinda. We're going to meditate and ground ourselves before we start. So I think what we'll do once we get started, I think that we'll answer other people's questions. Okay? Then whatever answer you get, call out to the person whose question you're answering on the chat, and with a yes or a no. Yeah, Dar, if you let other people touch your, it's like I won't wear another person's jewelry because it's got their energy all over it. And even I'm just so nitpicky. Even if I cleanse it, even if I sea salt it and full moon it, I just can't do it. It's got somebody else's energy all over it. Hey, Rosemary. Oh, we had such a storm, and it's okay, but it was the sound that the wind was making. I actually looked to see if we were having a tornado. Just the sound was very, it was like that last summer, too. Last summer, it was kind of scary, actually. It was very vocal. It almost sounded like the wind and the clouds were talking. Vesuvian night, huh? Huh. Let me write that down, too. You've all, hey, Just Me Hawaii. Hi, sweetie. Shout out to Just Me Hawaii moderator as well. So Karina, Just Me Hawaii, and Denise. Thank you so much. Hey, musician Laura. Excuse me. I don't know, Brian. That's an ongoing thing with YouTube. I mean, I haven't seen you say anything snarky or snooty or mean, but that's been an issue with YouTube. People's comments and all of the different mini platforms inside of YouTube seems to be an ongoing issue. Now, let me pull up I've got something short and sweet we can say after we meditate. Let me pull that up. Oh, I see what you're saying there, Betty. Yeah. Okay. So because I have it on every 45 seconds for the individual to be able to post a chat comment. Only so we can catch the trolls in the bots. Okay, Dar. Let us in on it. That's okay, Verona. Right, Jennifer? Well, tonight we're going to use our pendulum, so somebody may be able to answer that question for you, Kat Nana. Hey, Susan. It's all good, Dar. Take your time. We're also fast paced. We got to remind ourselves it's not a race. We'll get there when we get there. Hey, Stacy. Yeah, I'm going to do a video, YT Mama, YouTube Mama. I'm going to do a video about a short one very soon about part of the reason why we haven't gotten what we're looking for yet. And it doesn't have anything to do with anybody but us. That's all I'm saying for now. Okay, what's AUCUS? Okay, G. Thank you, Linda. AUKUS. What is that? Australian and US. Okay, I get part of that. Yeah, hold the light up. Sometimes it takes a while for the people that we want to talk to get to us energetically. Oh, thank you, Dar. So Dar says the message from who's that? Diane. The message from a reader, Diane, was tomorrow is the roundup. Look, the readings have been talking about him doing something that was so unacceptable that the military would step in. And against court orders, he's doing that ICE thing and deporting people. Oh, they're all what do you call them? They're all drug cartel. Come on now. Somebody give me a break, will you? Hey, Carol. Oh, Marcus, talk about Karen, yeah. Thanks, Maxine. Yeah, I have to do that slow-mo thing. Otherwise, we could get inundated with the trolls and the bots. I mean, a troll can make themselves a subscriber just because, you know what I mean? So we have to take a few different safety precautions. Hey, Samantha. Hey, San Francisco. Samantha. Thank you, Brian. What am I missing here? Thank you, Maxine. You as well. All of yous. All of yous guys. Time is it? All right, we'll give it a few more minutes and then we'll do our meditation. And later, if I don't do it tonight, I'll do it tomorrow. There's a series of meditations from Boho Beautiful, and they're short, 10 or 15 minutes, and they're guided for the first part, and then you'd say a mantra, and throughout the rest of the meditation, and she doesn't speak, you just say the mantra. It's pretty cool. I just did it. It's a meditation for me is euphoric, so it was a good time. And give it 2 more minutes. I'm not going anywhere. Hold on. Not going anywhere. Hold on. Okay, that's better. All right. So before we get going, I invested some money in the Somatic Money Oracle deck from the Magic of Somatic Money, Dana's Oracle deck. I'll show you what the cards look like on the outside. Okay. I'll show you what a couple look like on the other side. Those are what I picked out today. To me, it was worth the money. This is what it comes in. Okay. So go to the Magic of Somatic Money website if you want to look into that. That's like my last hurdle is my interpersonal relationship with money. And let me show you the earrings. So I haven't been doing that. Ugh. Come here, you stinker. All right, the earrings. And the necklaces. Email me that you're interested and I will forward your email to our subscriber that makes these. This is sea glass. Show you the purpley ones. They're wrapped in silver. Real silver. Everything is real silver. Even the chains on the necklaces. And the purple necklace. Whoops. Had an earring stuck on it. Okay, there we go. Okay. Just let me know if you're interested and I'll forward your email to him. He's a subscriber. He's a very nice human. Very nice. You like the drumming? Yeah. That the drumming distracts me because like anything like with a real hard drive in music, bass guitar, I like my bass turned way up, bass guitar and drums, just totally it's distracting because then I want to get up and put on my playlist. My music playlist. Okay. 46. All right. So let's get ourselves together. There it is. Let's get ourselves together and hunker down and sit our booties down and put our feet on the floor if we can. If you want to, just get comfy, whatever. You are, Diana? Oh, excellent. Yeah, he's very nice man. Yeah, so get comfy. Take some breaths. Let your shoulders down. Okay, we'll do the 4-4-4. And I do it rather quickly because there are those of us who can't breathe that well. They have asthma or other breathing issues. So if you can't hold it for 4, that's fine. You do as much as you can. Okay, so here we go. Breathe in, count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4. In. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And out. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. In. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So we're actually going to get to it because we're going to do a prayer. Okay. Protection prayer. So you say your deity's name. Please surround me with your protective armor and keep me safe from harm, physically, spiritually, and psychically. Source, please surround me with your protective armor and keep me safe from harm, physically, spiritually, and psychically. Source, please surround me with your protective armor and keep me safe from harm, physically, spiritually, and psychically. Okay, breathe out. Make sure your feet are still grounded. We should probably do some chakra work real quick so we're balanced. Okay, root chakra, it's where you're sitting. It's in front of your tailbone, towards the front, your root chakra. While you breathe in and out, imagine your root chakra opening up and light coming from it. Next is your sacral chakra, which is just below your belly button. Imagine your sacral chakra open and light coming from it. Take a breath. Imagine your heart chakra open and light coming from it. Take a breath. Imagine your throat chakra open and light coming from it. Take a breath. Imagine your third eye chakra open and light coming from it. Take a breath. Imagine your crown chakra at the top of your head open and light coming from it. While the light is still coming from all of these chakras, imagine a bubble of purple and white light coming down from the universe, from source, from God, from Christ consciousness, and filling your chakras with that light. And that light emanates and spreads to the rest of the world, covering the planet. And moves out into the universe. Okay. Come back into your body. Feel your bottom in the chair, on the couch, on your bed. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. Be present in the moment. Alrighty then, you guys. Okay, Maxine has a valid question. Excuse me, when I get overheated, I cough. Irritating. Water. Okay, so wait, let me see that. Maxine wants to know, she says she has a black stone necklace and it just shakes. That's just simply the energy there. It's like they're waiting for you to communicate with them through that. They're showing you that they're there. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hey, Spencer. Okay, so, all right, grab your divining tool, whichever one you're using there, necklace, pendulum. Okay. Let me put the camera down so I'm not hurting myself. Okay. There we go. All right. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I think I must use my inhaler. I will be right then, but grab your pendulum or your necklace. Okay. Sorry about that, you guys. That's why they call it an asthma attack. Because it attacks. Okay, here we go. Back to business, you guys. All right. Some of you already did this, but let's do this. So, in the name of Christ, are you of the highest and purest light? Say that to your spirit guides, you guys. Thank you. Clear, please. In the name of Christ, are you of the highest and purest light? Yes, thank you. Clear, please. In the name of Christ, are you of the highest and purest light? Yes, thank you. Okay. All righty then. Well, some of you have questions. Dominant hand. Yeah, use your dominant hand. Give it a shot. If it doesn't wiggle much, try the other one. Okay, I'm going to call in David, Archangel Michael, my non-human guides and angels. Are you here with me? Yes. So you guys call in whoever you want to call in. Archangel Michael's always a good one to call in. Protector. Look at it go. Thank you very much. Okay. Questions. Put some questions in the chat so that we can all check the answers all together. And while that's happening, for each of you, check to see what a yes looks like and check to see what a no looks like. So, spirit team, David, can you show me a yes? Yes, thank you. Clear, please. Can you show me a no? There we go. Thank you. Here you go. Was Star Bake born in Texas? My pendulum says no. Excellent. So we're supposed to be asking our pendulums if Darbake was born in Texas. Mine is still saying no. Correct? Excellent. What everybody else come up with? I know it's part of me wishes this was a Zoom call. Oh, Mod Mox. The problem is this timeline thing is just not working. It's just not working. We'll ask. Is something significant politically going to happen on March 21st? Yeah, E-Grove, you can do that. I got to be open to the answers. My guides answer in final outcomes. All right, another question. You got a maybe, Karina? See, Anita got a no. I got a yes. Karina got a maybe. Timelines are too difficult. Karen got a no. Kelly got a no. So let's ask. We'll keep asking yes or no questions. Suzanne got a yes. Renee got a yes. Brian got a big yes. Okay. Dars, the first question was Dars. Was I born in Texas? The answer was no. And as for something happening significant on 3/21, it says a bunch of us got different answers on that. There you go. Thank you, Sherry. Yeah. So just call attention to which question you're answering. Oh, Linda, another reader today was told about a boom in 27th of March. I heard 27th of May. See where I'm going with this? The timelines they're not feasible. Because people's free will is what is changing everything. Okay, let's see if Obamacare will stay in place, Kelly R. Well, we got more yeses than nos for the 21st. So anywho, all right. I lost it. Okay, will Obamacare stay active, stay in place? Yes. Clear, please. Will that change at any point in time? Yes. Clear, please. Will it change after Kamala Harris takes the presidency? Yes. Clear, please. Will it change to universal health care? Yeah, Brian, we're on one. We're on a different timeline. Absolutely. We've been purging a lot of old stuff. So we're on a different timeline. Anita got a big fat yes. Joyful got yes. Hey, Marcia. You got no to you? Yeah, see? Let me ask that again. Will there be universal health care for the United States after Kamala Harris takes the presidency? I got a yes on that. That's really what, isn't that what we want? I mean, I'll speak for me. Yes, that's what I want. Everyone to get the health care they need. See, so this is a great example. We don't despair over any of this because we're not matching up. It's all good because our guides are not the same, and our guides are not privy to the same exact information as somebody else's guides. Yeah, Brian. I remember that word. And at the end of it, it's everywhere. Yeah, Jim. Sharon got a yes to both. You're fine, Barbara. We're just playing with the pendulum. Okay. So, all right, another question. A yes or no question, please. If you don't mind, you guys. Hey, Miss Gardenia. Okay. Will SSI be untouched by Leon Muskrat? Okay. Now let's ask about if it's untouched by the other doofus. Thank you, Spirit Team. Will SSI, SSD, food stamps, will those remain intact? Okay. Clear, please. Will they be deactivated at any point in time while F-Rump is in the presidential office? That says no. There's a lot of stuff he started to do and then backed away. And I want to remind everyone, people are suffering, and I'm not going to downplay that. A way to get through the pain of thinking about what other people are going through is to understand that this is their soul contract. This is what they came here to do. Okay. Doesn't mean it's pleasant. It doesn't mean it's fun. It doesn't mean any of those things, but it is their soul contract because to me, they're a bigger part of this change than anybody else. Right. So I hope you understand what I'm saying, not downplaying that people are going through some stuff. Brian, you got Wyatt. You're not the only one that's gotten Wyatt Earp. I love to watch any story about Wyatt Earp. Is Medicaid, all right, you guys, is Medicaid going to be saved for disability, for disabled people? Let me put this up further. All right, Spirit Team. Will Medicaid stay intact and be untouched for the disabled people? That's a yes. That's a big yes. Excellent, Kelly. Well, okay, Kat Nana, let's see if there's going to be a boom at all. Spirit guides, is there an imminent boom coming in the very near future? That's a no. Oh, right, Brian. Right. Sorry, hon. I have a hard time keeping my email straight. Don't take it personal, please. And what was I going to ask? So that was a no for the imminent boom. You got a yes on the boom? Gotta know. Story lover, try it again, story lover. Ask again, honey. See what you get. Because now, I mean, we're a collective right now. So our guides are probably communicating with each other. Right, Barbara? Hey, JC boy. Janine, be a little more specific on what type of news, hon. That's a good question, Dar. Was the attack on Yemen by the U.S. real? Getting to know. Can't trust anything you're saying. That's okay, Nanette. It can be anything. It can be electronics around interfering with the energy. It can be anything. Okay, David, are you there? Thank you. Will there be 3 days of darkness around the world? No. Thanks for asking that. We haven't asked that question in a long time. Yeah, the BBC, I thought at first, when I first started doing this, I thought, oh, the BBC, yeah, they'll be okay. No. Mm-mm. I'm a little worried about the astronauts myself, SKB. Will the astronauts be returned to Earth safely? That's a yes. But I have to tell you something. If Muskrat there, if the space cadet makes that happen, he's not doing it out of the kindness of his heart. He's doing it to score points with the people he's lost points with. He doesn't do anything for anybody without an ulterior motive behind it. You got yes, Belinda? Oh, thank you, Michael. That's exactly it right there. Really, Brian? Huh. Okay, Lester, let's see. Will trans people get their federal protection restored? That's a yes. Oh, Tuddy, I don't know. Alrighty then. That's Thank you, David. Honestly, Teddy, I don't believe anybody. I really don't. I don't believe any of them. I hear you, Cat Nana. Good, Kelly. Exactly. Starting to build a relationship with that. Yeah, Betty, that's what I keep seeing. The 3 days of no electricity, possibly internet. I bought 3 mini generators, solar powered. I already charged them up. I'm not playing. I've got water, toilet paper, and I didn't go ballistic with the toilet paper, but I got enough. Okay, here's a good one. Is the Starlink Wi-Fi the cause of the plane crashes and accidents? Yeah. Yeah, we knew that. 45 Spencer. Yeah, well, honestly, Spencer, he didn't even have to admit it. He did it right on camera. That I believe. Okay, Michael. So KG, open up your sacral chakra just below your belly button and your third eye chakra as well. It's all good. Take your time. David, will Joe Biden be back in the presidential office replacing F. Rump? I can't do timelines. It's useless. Okay, Janine, ask your pendulum that question if you have one, and let us know what the answer is. As the time keeps getting moved up because not enough people are on board the ascension train. Not enough people have woken up. Hey, Debbie. Oh, Mod Mox, spiritual coffee. I want to shake people sometimes. Oh, good, Lisa. Oh, okay. All right, you guys asked. Brian wants to know if it's going to be NATO or the military that remove them. Okay, this is what I've been getting without a pendulum. I've been getting that the military removes them. They're the only ones who can remove him. NATO cannot remove him. He has immunity that you can't arrest him. Okay, but NATO is behind the military removing him. Do you see where I'm going with that? I got some people, not some people, but I saw some comments that people were making about how Mark Rutte was just, sitting there agreeing with Trump and this and that. No, he wasn't. That's not what he was doing. He was ignoring him. He was not placating him. He wasn't, what's the word I want? He wasn't feeding into it. Thank you. He wasn't feeding into Trump's BS. Oh, thank you, Debbie. All righty then. There you go, Brian. Yep. You are right. Yeah. I had a dream that I actually remembered. I had a dream, and this was, well, it's Sunday now, so it would have been beginning of last week. And Zelensky was in it. And I don't remember the dream, but I remember thinking that he's a huge part of this. Not directly necessarily, but something about him is a big part of this, is a big part of the removal of doofuses. Yeah, he committed treason. Yeah. The problem with that is we were not officially in a time of war. I have that in the description box, not this one, but any other video. I have that, the definition of treason from the Constitution. But he did absolutely, he still is committing treason. Judge Chuckin. Let's check on Judge Chuckin. Oh, David, is Judge Chuckin safe? Thank you. Clear, please. Safe from F-Rump. Okay, clear, please. Will she keep her job? Honestly, I'm surprised he hasn't targeted Jasmine Crockett. Honestly. I love that woman. She does not take any crap. I said that, Mark. Yeah, Marcy, yeah, we are in a cyber war, but they're not like, it's like almost like they're trying to keep it a secret or something. Nobody talks about it. We've been in a cyber war for years. Well, SKB, the brave and honorable are doing what they can do within the confines of the law. Can't just run in there all willy-nilly and say, okay, you're under arrest. I'd like to see that. Can't do it. It has to be airtight, no loopholes. You think, Sherry? You're welcome, Mark. No, she's not running for governor. That was propaganda. That was I think that was news that was seeded by MAGA. I honestly do. This is why we got to watch what we're hearing, even if it's on the news. He controls the news. Okay, Rogine, and I hear you. The thing, and I thought about that Chuck Schumer. The problem there, see, that can be reversed. That debt thing, that can be reversed, okay? Or you know what I mean, the budget. That can be reversed. But I would rather that happened than everybody in Congress went home and then F-Rump and the Space Cadet were free to do whatever they wanted to do, just like they do on the weekends, by the way. Who pointed that out? I can't remember his name. He's very informative. I can't remember his name, but he pointed out that Trump waited till the weekend to start that BS with going against the judge's orders as far as deportation. So if Congress gets sent home, he's going to go nuts with all kinds of stuff. He's just doing whatever he wants. Linda, are the Democrats going to have a big breakup? All of them are. The Democrats, the Republicans, but the Democrats, it's not going to be, it's going to be about change that's needed. But with the Republicans, it's going to be them kicking and screaming and clawing and trying to claw their way back up to the top. Oh, we're doing the pendulum, honey. So if you have one, A. Barrios, grab it. We're going to ask, will the free press be brought down, made illegal? No. Pretty sure that there's an amendment in the Constitution somewhere that talks about freedom of speech. Huh. Not that the orange guy is paying attention to anything in the Constitution. Right, Karina. That budget can be changed later. Yes, it can. There's so many loopholes so many loopholes they can go through. Got no on the press. Yeah, that's good. Big no. Nanette. Okay, I'm not going to do a pencil on that cat, Nana, because did anybody see that really great story that Rachel Maddow did with the two people that owned the restaurant? I think it was in New Jersey, and their community protested so hard that they released the husband, and they kept the wife, but then they protested even harder. Right. And that's what I see for that green card student that was protesting. Other people protesting that. Well, the thing about that, Mod Mox, is they can stop screwing around and, vote for things the right way. You see what I mean? Join the good guys, maybe. And there are a couple of them that are actually doing that were fully Trump supporters, and now are like, wait, no, you can't do that. Sorry, guys. Excuse me. Okay, no, that's good, Brian. I'm just saying that's for me personally. That's just for me personally with not doing the timelines. My guides deal in final results. So no matter what my pendulum says, no matter what happens between now and the time that President Harris is in the Oval Office, my guides have not been wrong because they're speaking to the final result. Okay, Dar, if you have been watching Libby. She talks about the United States having a governmental system very similar to Canada's. I don't see anything wrong with that. Okay, eliminating electoral college. I know, I was so busy running my mouth, I didn't see that question. Okay, will the electoral college be dismantled in 2020, after 2025? Earth time. That's a yes. Well, me thinking back, the electoral count was so much BS. Oh, Nanette, he can come and be naughty. Oh, we'll have to work on all of our relationships, our relationships with all of the countries he has pushed away. We're going to have to work on all of them because they're not going to trust us. Doesn't matter who's in office. Oh, Cat Nana, there was tinkering in Morton, Michigan, honey. Let's. Somebody asked this question, and I was going to wait till an energy update to do it. So, was there voter interference and suppression in 2016? They just pushed my hand. Yes. Okay, thank you very much. Did Hillary Clinton really win the presidential race in 2016? Yes. Hey, Aurelia. Aurelia. Takes me a sec. You think I never spoke English before? Can you hear him? Karina? Excuse me. Okay, so the thing is, now remember, we're always talking about divine timing and blah, 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 yak, yak, yak. Okay, so another example of divine timing. I'd love a female to be president. I don't think we were ready for it, even though Hillary won it. Collectively, maybe yes, personally, yes. But collectively, it wasn't time for a woman president yet. Right? That's why all of that crap happened then too. All of this crap happened then too. Because it wasn't time yet. On a collective level, worldwide collectively, we weren't there. We weren't ready for a female president. I voted for her because not going to tell me how to act. Oh, Nanette, you probably heard my son. People don't behave the way I want them to. Oh. No. Yeah, just me in Hawaii. The whole 4 years he was in office, the first time I literally was like this the entire 4 years. Stressed to the max. So sick of seeing his face, hearing his voice. Turning the TV off now. I think that's when I really stopped watching, except for when President Biden was running. I did pay attention to that. Not all day, but I would check in every couple hours and see what's going on. My son voted for Bernie. CM. No, I take that back. He wasn't voting age. He would have. He said he would have voted for Bernie. Okay, let's see, story lover. No, you don't have to say. You don't care. You don't care. The brain. The brain. Sorry. Looks like it. Story lover. I said, "Is my name Shelley?" And they said, "Yes. Yes, it is." Oh, good for you, Lester. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, I know, Tammy. I don't blame him. But the thing, and this is just again an example of how he doesn't give a crap about anybody but himself. He doesn't understand how this is affecting other individuals. Well, Jones, if you don't have an actual pendulum, go find a necklace you like. And I'll show you. This was a necklace. Not this one. This one. It's a necklace. I just clasped it where you would put the string through. Go, necklace, go. Thank you, Denise. Yep, Chandra, just do what I did here. It does. It does until you connect better, Nana, until you connect better to your guides. No, it doesn't really have to be a stone. All right, Jones is looking for a necklace. Chandra is looking for a necklace. Okay. Kathy said she's used her stethoscope as a pendulum. That's awesome. Oh, got to make do in hard times. Hey, Linda, how's it move, that hanging card freshener? Does that move really good? Excellent, Maxine. Okay, so you're right, Amazon does sell them, Latanya, and if you don't If you're able to spend extra money, you can get the pendulum and the board on Etsy or eBay. Well, that'll work, Lester. Story lover, smarty pants. That's my son, Lorinda. He's conveniently forgotten to close his door. Okay, JC. Be safe. No, Maxie, the board can be any size that you want it to be. I started out with a small one. Got a really big one. And I've got some that were designed for me. I don't know, you guys. My camera's behaving itself tonight. I don't know what to do with myself. Yeah, Marnetta, you can actually attach yarn to it. It seems the longer it is, the easier it moves. All right, so show me a yes, David. I'm about to get up and go shut his door for him. There's a yes with a long chain. Thank you, David. Can you show me a no? Yeah. So you can attach a piece of thread to it, or a piece of yarn, excuse me, a piece of yarn. So I'm going to go close my son's door. You guys are fine. I'm not leaving you for good, just for a minute. No. Old lady syndrome. Okay. That's better. He forgot. I can't expect other people to remember my schedule. Okay, let's. Brian, how did I discover David? Well, my spirit guide said, but I was getting some gibberish, literal gibberish from the spirit guides. And they politely said, well, we've never been human. Okay. They knew how to answer yes and no, but only because I always situated the pendulum board to fit the direction that their yes and no's went, yeses and noses. Okay. And they said, well, why don't you call on an ancestor? So I called on an ancestor and I asked what their name was, and he said David. So somebody said they thought I was Jewish in a past life. I do too. I used to work at a laundry. I loved working at the laundry. I was a counter girl, and it was nice. I got to do things for people, do nice stuff for people. And every time I worked, I got to watch the Jewish guys, the Jewish men walk to temple. It was just so cool. Not a big deal, really, but it was really cool to watch that. So, yeah. Hey, Pauline. Oh, Julia, leaving us. Okay, honey, thank you. I know you probably got work tomorrow. Dee Nelly, well, we did a protection prayer, and then we did a check-in to make sure that we were speaking to malevolent, or not speaking to malevolent evil spirits. I don't really like the word evil, but bad juju spirits. No bad juju spirits. So we check in and make sure that we're talking to malevolent spirits, the good guys and girls. Oh, nice, Linda. Yeah, that's just for me. That's the way my guides work. Saying clear between questions. Yeah, benevolent. Thank you. I was just watching a movie called Malevolent. I like scary movies. Okay, KG has a question, you guys. Break out those pendulums, necklaces, whatever you're using there. Is the USA, not from, going to interfere in the Five Eyes Agreement? I gotta know. Dar said she has she has nine spirit guides because she needs more spiritual help. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Kathy. Benevolent. Good guys. Benevolent. Oh, story lover. If they don't have genders, then they're probably have never been human. Yeah, Aurelia, sometimes I just want to sit down and watch a crappy B-rated movie. Scary movie. Yeah, Susan, right? That's why we said in the name of Christ when we did our when we were checking in to see who was with us. Yeah, P never has. Everybody's not open to it. See, this is part of the problem right now. Why it's taken us longer to get to our goal is because people are believing what they see. And if they can't see it, they don't believe that it exists, and that's part of the problem. Day 0. I saw that advertisement, Linda. Right, Dara? I remember. Yeah. What am I missing here? Yes, P. It really sucks when people you care about aren't on the same wavelength. That was a hard lesson for me to learn, that people didn't think the way I did. Yeah, Linda and Dee, I have been watching things other than horror flicks that are very similar to what we're going through right now. Okay, Janine, thanks for showing up, honey. Good night, Chandra. Unless you're saying good night to Janine. Sorry about that. You just got here, Chandra. Don't leave. You know what? I'm gonna look on my laptop and see who that guy is. He's a young man. Let me see. Chris something. All right, when we're done here, you got to watch Livy. She's got a new video out, Chutkin versus Musk. And also Dana put out one 19 minutes ago, and she put out another one earlier. It's like a meditation type thing, something like that. All right, let me see who I was watching in my history. And Gia Prism too. She put one out about us. See, now my brain wants to freeze. One about us moving past the war karma. Now, why is it? I know I watched this guy and I can't find him. It's Chris something. I don't know, Chris Norland, Chris Northrup, something like that. I can't find it now. Oh, Laura. Muggles. Oh, Aurelia. Goodfellas is yeah, it's like my favorite movie ever, if you can believe that. It's not even a scary one. Okay, Julie's. Thanks, honey. Chris Norland, that's the one. Thank you, Story Lover. I had the last one. I couldn't even watch the last one. The most recent one he did. He looked devastated. Good night, Sharon. Thank you, Spencer. Thank you, Spencer. I don't see myself as that. Who's that? Chris? Chris Norland? Story Lover? What was I going to say? It'll come to me. Oh, who is Chris Norland? He's a independent news source. Put him in your YouTube feed, Dar. Oh, I know what I was going to say. I was watching For Scrying Out Loud, and I didn't agree with I didn't agree with it, but it would make sense if it happened. He was seeing in the cards. He was seeing that Rufus was going to move into the position of POTUS. Yeah, I did the huff and puff, and God, you don't know what you're talking about, and talking trash to him through the computer, and yeah. So, because that kind of thing scares me, because he's not. People say, "Well, he's worse." Okay, but he's the same to me. He's just as bad. I don't think he's worse than Trump. I think he's an opportunist, and but he's not cut out to do. I don't feel like he's cut out to do the things that Trump is doing. I don't. He's not. He's not as good at manipulation as Trump is. Well, used to be. Okay, so if you want to know about things coming to a head April 1st, go ahead and ask your pendulum. Oh, just me, Hawaii. Yay. That's why I haven't heard from you. Good for you. Oh, okay, story lover. Thank you. Yeah, Betty, Ray Liotta. Never seen anything bad from him. Rufus doesn't have the support. Now, he wouldn't have the power. Thank you, Karina. He wouldn't. Nobody likes him. Okay? They don't like Trump either. They're just afraid of him. Okay, thanks, Dar. And yeah. See that? That makes sense to me. But a lot of us see a health event for Trump, right? Well, if he has a health event and they can't get around the public knowing about it, right? Something truly devastating, then somebody's going to have to take over. And I see, I never wanted to look at that with Rufus replacing Trump. I never wanted to see that because that scares me a lot. It's like, because then it's like, oh, geez, then we got to go through that process too. Got to remind myself it's not a race. All right. All right, just me, Hawaii. Thank you. As long as you're okay. Oh, Pauline, I love it. Just ratted him out right in front of God and everybody else. Beautiful. She's sick of his crap. Let's see. Now, I've asked this question before and it's been yes, but let's ask again. David, will Florida turn blue politically? Yes. Okay, Karen, thank you. Oh, I love it. Cooked his goose right in front of everybody. Adriana, honestly, you'll hear Libby, and not because it's a bad thing, but her cards come out pretty much the same every reading. Pretty much. I mean, there's been minor changes here and there, but you probably, whatever you're asking about, she'll probably talk about it in any video. Yeah, JD. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know, Brian. Have we gotten a close up of him? There's this actor, Nestor Carbonell, and he played a part in the Bates Motel series. And if you've never watched that and you're a horror flick fan, I suggest you watch the Bates Motel series. It was freaking awesome. Vera Farmiga kicked butt. Okay, but anywho, Nestor Carbonell was a character in that series, and he looked like he wore eyeliner. You would swear this man was wearing eyeliner. Nope, didn't wear any eyeliner. It's just the way it was. Just the way his eyelashes were so dark that it made it look like he was wearing eyeliner. Yes, KG, thank you. Doubles for the both of them, and not just them. I think Musk is doing AI generated stuff for himself. Hmm. Yeah, dark. Let's see. I'm still getting that he's not breathing. David, is Putin still breathing and on the planet Earth? No, that has not changed. Look at it go. Okay. I have several friends in the LGBTQ community. So, but I'm telling you, Vance is confused. I think that he tries to do whatever he thinks people will be most attracted to, or whatever can bring him the most attention. You see what I mean, Brian? I just think he doesn't know what he wants to do. As long as it's bringing attention to him, that's what he's going to do. Yeah, Susan. Thank you, Adriana. Hope to see you Thursday. Yeah, right, Nanette? That sucker was going. Oh, yeah, me too, Linda. Okay, Brian, ask it in a different way. Ask if he is still breathing and on the planet. Patty didn't want to answer you. See, when we say alive, alive is kind of a general term because technically we never die. Our bodies die, but our souls don't, our energy doesn't. So asking if someone is alive, that's why we reword sometimes. Cold storage. Okay. Is Putin's soul still on planet Earth? No. Right, Aurelia? I couldn't care less either. It's all good. But, he just wants to show out. Hmm. Okay, David. Will Jack Smith's report help to remove F rump by the people? Hi, Jeffrey. I know Angie and I do it at the same time. I want to go to one of hers too. We do this generally every Thursday. We don't generally do this on Sunday, Jeff. Yeah, I got a yes too, Story Lover, for Jack Smith's report. Okay, Rosine, now ask if the red country, and then just think that country's name in your head. Ask if the red country is running the show in the White House. I'm going to do the same. Is the red country running the show, controlling things in the United States White House? Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep, Patty. All right. Is Ephraim still breathing and on the planet? Yeah. We're not getting off that easy. We got stuff we got to do. We have realizations to come to. I believe you, Brian. Okay. The question is, does it have to be the POTUS who declares that we are in a war? Not necessarily, and I'm not saying like he's going to declare war. I wouldn't put it past him, but I'm not saying that at this point because I don't feel like that's going to happen right now at this moment. But does it have to be the president? Does anyone have that information? Is it only the president that can tell the public that we are at war, that someone has declared war on us? Only Congress. Excellent. I guess I better get to it. Okay, so I was watching Mystic Shadows, and it didn't, and I'm not putting anybody down because we're all different. They had a very cryptic video in case you didn't see it. Hi, Arsenal. It was about a major nuclear event on the 27th of May. Okay. And I'm not saying that's not a possibility because it most certainly is. However, something about it did not resonate with me. And dates do not work with my guides. So if you guys want to check and see if we'll have a nuclear event on the 27th of May, 2025, have at it. Yeah. Yeah, just me, Hawaii. Thank you, Fran. How does it work if Pootie is in a coma and may not think is still on this plane? Who was I talking to? I was talking to somebody that was in a coma. And they said that they didn't remember anything. On the other hand, he might, we all have a higher self, even people like him. And he's here to complete a soul contract too. Well, Kelly, I hear what you're saying. It kind of freaks me out too. I don't mess with Ouija boards, but I'm sitting here using a freaking here. This is a Ouija board. We just use a pendulum with it. So I had to get over, that's just for me. I had to get over myself. Just that's just for me. Because I completely understand. Thank you, Jenny. Does Trump, oh, that's a good question. Does F. Trump know that the Russian Tsar is unalived? No. So this is what I think we did a question similar or a question that had something to do with this a few videos ago, where spirit guides told me that, yeah, that there's the next person in line, whoever the next person in line was, and I looked up his name and everything, but I'm not good with names. So I looked him up online, and there was somebody that would run the show behind the scenes, but they would use a body double to speak to Trump. You see where I'm going with that? Right, T Doodles, absolutely. It's the intention, even if it was a Ouija board. I mean, no, I actually, no, that's not true that I've never, I had a Ouija board. It was I had made one when I was ghost hunting. I used a plastic cup with it. And I just wrote what the Ouija board looked like on a big piece of paper and had a plastic cup so it'd be easy for the energies to move it. It didn't do anything. The tangerine toddler. It's all good, Kelly. And it just hit me the other day. I was almost afraid to say anything just now. I don't want to freak anybody out. But all the tools are about intention. Everything we do is about intention. What is our intention? Why do we take this action? Why do we do this? Why do we do that? Well, Nanette, the thing about that is prankster spirits can use anything. If we're using spiritual tools and we don't do the protective prayer and we don't do that thing, asking 3 times in the name of Christ, okay, because I do believe in Christ. I believe in Christ energy. I believe in that Jesus existed and that he was like the most awesomest human on the planet ever. Okay. But if we don't do our protective diligence, then yes, a prankster can get in. Right. But usually a prankster is nothing. And I need to remind that while we're actually, in case you haven't noticed, we're actually in this where we're swimming around in this a great deal of very light energy. Okay. But remember that when we're in the light energy, there's going to be dark energy around us. Right now, we need that. We need the contrast. We need that balance between light and dark. That's what all this is about. It's not about, the feminine overtaking the masculine. It's about coming together in a balance, right? And if you're a female that carries a lot of male energy, you'll understand that. And if you're a male that carries a lot of female energy, you'll definitely understand that. Betty says her sister and her pushed the planchette on the Ouija board. Yeah, right. Joyful by nature. That's about it. You were getting, oh, Susan. Yeah. I hope you sage the heck out of your house and yourself afterwards. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Susan. There's some truth based in every single movie. Every single movie, there's some truth based in it, even if it's a tiny piece. But one thing that they always say in the movies, well, the younger you are, the more open you are to receiving negative energy or dark, dense, heavy energy, which other people call evil. So that makes sense. That's very true. Well, Scarlett, we're going to put our good energy towards that little one. Oh, yeah, we've had, the ankle bracelet. Mm-hmm. It. Oh, Jenny, do you have a necklace or a pendulum? Okay, you guys, Jenny Kidd wants to know if her friend Kim will have a positive outcome financially due to injuries. There, we got a yes, Jenny. No, go ahead. So Denise has a couple of resources for us to look at. Roland wants to know if his sister's going to have twins. David, are you still there? Thank you. Is Roland Poe Jr.'s sister, Adriana, going to have twins? Yes. Big yes. Absolutely joyful. So good juju, prayers, light. To the continent. Sherry, that's a yes. So, my moderators, when you are ready for your free reading, just contact me in my email, healingtruthtarot@gmail. Oh, please. Somebody was pointing something out about somebody's net worth. It's not like it's not like the space cadet had $4 billion sitting in a safe somewhere. That's what he's worth. So guess what? He's not worth that anymore. Oh my goodness. How much flipping money do you need? All right, Roland, you better start buying two of everything. Okay. Will the space cadet be tossed out of Twitter by the Saudis? Eventually. My spirit team just said eventually. Yes, we can. Actually, Story Lover, I posted for people to do that. Thank you for reminding. Well, I'll ask. Soon is kind of a relative term, but let's see about soon. Will Kamala be POTUS soon? Yes. Huh. Okay, so Denise just text me the link and I'll post it in the on the community page. Well, Denise, now we know. I know, friend. Beautiful abundance. It's a kind of coincides, but it's also I call Earth Mother. Mother's reclaiming herself. She's cleansing and releasing, and she's cleansing and releasing as we cleanse and release too. So to me, the more storms and stuff that we see, the more earthquakes, and although they are devastating on a personal level, on an individual level, that tells me that we're tipping the scales, that the people who are have reawakened to themselves as spiritual beings has become more than who have not. Yeah, Pam, I'm gonna Denise is gonna email me that link, and then I'm gonna put it up on the community page. I never use Twitter, Erica. I got bad juju off it. I was never thrilled with Facebook. But social media platforms are what human beings make them. That social media platforms are a tool just like anything else. Oh, Anne said that. I'll have to watch her replay. Oh, I don't think God's angry. Yeah, Betty, I have a feeling that someone's been working on that, trying to make that happen with the plastic thing. Trying something that doesn't create all the toxicity. when they do compost it. Oh, good music is YouTube. Good music. YouTube's got a fabulous music platform. Lost my words. Hold the light up. Jenny, the message I'm getting is yes, he will be buried at Arlington, unfortunately. And people will pee on his grave. I know, gross, but I just put it right out there. People will wee-wee on his grave. Hold the light up wants to talk about Rufus. I thought President's got Karina. I thought President's. I could be wrong. I don't know everything. President's got buried at Arlington. But if not, excellent. Okay, Kelly. We'll get some rest. We're gonna end this pretty quick anyway. Well, you guys can sit and chat with each other all you want. Yeah, maybe another half hour. Jenny. She said, damn. Only reason we're going to shut down a little earlier is because it's Sunday and people got stuff to do tomorrow. People's got to go to work. My son used to say, Mom, you going to work? All my kids said it like that. And God was either Bob or Gob. Ugh. KG, we keep getting a no. I keep getting a no on the buried documents. I'll ask one more time before I leave you guys to it. So, did Ephraim bury government documents in his wife's casket? Right? Just me, Hawaii. Big time difference. Well, you, like I said, you guys are welcome to sit here and chit chat. I hope you learned something from the pendulum thing and move past some maybe fear or anxiety or I don't know, fear and anxiety. Move past some fear and anxiety about it. Speculation, maybe. Okay. Is Ephraim going to be buried at Arlington Cemetery? I got a yes. Doesn't mean anything. Yeah, Susan, he definitely doesn't. He's, not for nothing. Even if he didn't have dementia, I'm gonna put it right out there. Even if he didn't have that, he was not that bright. He doesn't pay attention to anything that's going on around him unless it benefits him. Yeah, see, Dar, we're not all going to have the same answers. Fran, we are going to be okay. Good night, Laura. Yeah, Dar, I don't know. Well, if only presidents that served in the military could be, or people that served in the military could be buried there, then. Exactly, Linda. Okay, Renee, thank you. Good night, Susan. Right, Jenny, I didn't watch that one yet. Okay, Pauline, thanks for showing up. Well, I believe you guys about the no on Arlington. I absolutely believe you. I believe your guides. I'll post the prayer in my description box. There's an awful lot of stuff gathering up in my description box, but it's all good. Just keep scrolling until you find it. And don't forget, in case you didn't see my post, I am getting ready to create a course on, I haven't thought of a name for it yet, but a course on learning how to trust ourselves, higher powers, spirit teams, each other, our intuition. Will you work and will you? I'm going to answer this one more. I'm going to do the pendulum on this one for Lucy too. Will Lucy's hip replacement be successful? Will she be able to walk after she heals? Thank you. Will she be able to work? Sorry, I can't see that. It was a big fat yes. Hey, Aurelia, you're making me hungry. Stop it. Night, Maxie. Estelle. Help drain the swamp. That's funny. Oh, Fairy Lover. Okay, good night. Night, night. Thanks for showing up, beautiful abundance. So we'll get you the links in the community page. We'll put the links to the Sonia Crochet. I think it is Crochet. I used to watch her actually. She is good. And the other fella. We'll put those in the community page and the post page, and then I'll put the prayer and the what do you call it? The three times we asked that question there about highest good and highest light. We'll put that. Those will go in the description box for every video. All right. Thanks for showing up. I will see you guys later. I'm gonna leave it on for a while, another half hour. Okay. Love you guys.